All right, we are back. We're going to go ahead and get started on our nickel hunt. Hopefully you all enjoy. Let's go ahead and get this open, see if we have any goody enders to see here. And then we'll go ahead and get into the hunt. This does come... No, it doesn't come down. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pull all these out. We'll get them all lined up, see what we have, and we'll bring you back in. All right, we are back. We got it all organized and set up here. So we'll go ahead and get into it, and we'll bring you in as soon as we have a find. All right, roll number 2, we bring you in because we have an obverse facing 1948. And it looks like a 1948 Philadelphia. We got a 1950s there. It's kind of just last one of the rolls. I didn't bring in on it. I figured I'd just cover it right now. 64 Denver. Not gonna worry about that one. All right, no more finds. We'll get this one cleaned up and get into the next roll. And we'll bring you back on roll number 4. It was like the second to last one in the roll. 1954 Philly. So we'll go ahead and add that one to the stack. And we'll go ahead and get into the next roll. Bring it back in if we have another. Bring it back in. The very next roll, we have an obverse facing 1958 Denver. Go ahead and add that one to our pile here. And it looks like behind we have a 1967 Philly, which I'm pretty sure we already have, so not going to worry about that one. And we'll just kind of go through this really quick. See if we have any more of these older ones in here. 80. Alright, no more finds in this roll. We'll go to get it all cleaned up and get to the next one and bring you back in if we have another find. Alright, we're back. Roll number 8. We have an obverse facing 1949. Looks like a Philadelphia. Go ahead and get that one added to our pile here. And those all look newer, so we'll go ahead and get those out here and we'll get on into the next roll. Let's go ahead and open this one live and just see if we have any signs of silver. It does have an interesting dark line there, so maybe it's kind of pushed out a little bit too. Usually that means like a foreign coin or just a nickel that's a little bit thicker or larger, but I don't necessarily see anything suspicious, so we'll go ahead and get into it and bring you back if we have a find. All right, we are back. We're on roll number 15 of the hunt. And we have a obverse facing 1951 Philadelphia. So go ahead and add that to our stack there. And I don't see any more here, so we'll go ahead and get into the next roll here. Why don't we go ahead and open it live, and then we'll hunt it and see if we have any finds. Come on, silver. Hey, we got a dark one there. Let's go ahead and check that one here with everybody. And it's just a really dirty 2019. So, lame. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and we'll go through this roll. See if we have any finds, we'll bring you back. Otherwise, we'll bring you back as soon as we have a find. Alright, we are back on that roll that we opened live together. And we have a Buffalo obverse facing. I don't see a date on there. It's pretty smooth. Nor do I see a mint mark, though it's likely a Philadelphia. We will go ahead and check the date on this here in just a moment. But let's go ahead and check the rest of this roll together, and then I will go ahead and try and see if I can pull a date. And let's see here. This one's got a reverse mint mark. It's just 1964. All right, so no other finds there. I'm going to go ahead and get the NICA date on this, and I'll bring you back if we have a date, or once I find out the date. All right, we are back. So it looks like it is a 1917, and I went ahead and NICA dated the back, even though it didn't look like it was going to have a mint mark, but it does. It's a 1917 Denver. So let me go ahead and check my book here really quick, and we will see. Here we go. We'll go ahead and see what the mintages are there. 1917 Denver. That is a better date. 9.9 million. So that is under 10 million minted. We will take that, and we'll go ahead and just add it to the book here live. 1917 Denver here. Alrighty, we got that buffalo added. All right, we'll go ahead and get back into the hunt and see if we have any more finds. We'll bring you back. All right, we are back. We have a reverse facing with an S mint mark. We'll go ahead and check the date on that one. Looks like a 1941 S. All right, we'll take that. I don't sure if we have that one yet or not. I don't believe we do. And all right, none of the other ones here look older, so we'll go ahead and get these cleaned up and get into the next roll. And we'll bring you back if we have any finds. All right, we'll bring you back. We have an obverse facing, 1959. Looks like a Denver. Go ahead and add that to the pile, and let's do a quick check here, see if we have anything more in here. 1980. What is that? 67. It's got a Denver mint mark. It's 1960. That one looks a little older. Oh, there we go. This one was reverse facing in 1938, Philadelphia. I believe all the 1938s are better dates. So, and this one's actually in pretty nice condition. It's got a lot of his facial features there. So we'll go ahead and add that one. I'm pretty sure we do not have the 38 Philadelphia yet, but we will check the book and at the end here, and we'll see. We'll go ahead and get into the next roll, and we'll bring you back if we have another find. So I realized I hadn't said the rolls that the finds are in. The first find that I forgot to say the roll number was roll number 24. The second one was roll number 26. We are now on roll number 27 of the hunt, which is this one here. So I apologize I didn't say that. I figured I'd come back and just kind of mention that. We'll bring you back if we do have a find. All right, we are back. We're on roll number 30. Have an obverse facing 1955. Hopefully it's Philadelphia, because that's the one we need. We do have Denver already. And it is a Denver. We'll have to see if it's an upgrader. But we'll go ahead and set that aside. And let's just go ahead and do a quick check here. See if we have anything more in this roll. No, those two are stuck together. Alrighty, doesn't look like we have any more finds. Get this all cleaned up, we'll get into the next roll. We'll bring you back if we have another find. Alright, we are back. The very next roll, roll number 31. We have a 1954 obverse facing. And this one is a Denver as well. So we'll go ahead and add that to our pile here. We'll see if we need it. And we'll just kind of do a quick check here. All right, no more finds in there. We'll go ahead and get back into the rolls and bring you back if we have another find. All right, we are on roll number 43 of the hunt, and we have an obverse facing 1956 out of Denver. I'm gonna add that one to our pile here. See if we need it or if it's an upgrade. And we'll just kind of go through here really quick. Oh, here's a 1954 out of Philadelphia. We will add that one and check it, see if we need it. $20.25, we'll add that over here. I did want to show off one that I found here earlier. It's a 1989. Really, really nice. And it's full steps. So it's got a little bit of toning going on with it. Really beautiful coin. I'd say that's probably definitely in MS condition. I would say probably MS 63 or better, possibly even as high as 65. It does have a die crack right there as well, so that's kind of cool. Alrighty, well, we'll go ahead and get this cleaned up. We'll get into the next roll. We'll bring you back if we have any more finds. All right, everybody, we are back. We are on roll number 38 of, 38 of the hunt. We got an obverse facing, 1940. And that looks like a San Francisco. Yeah, 1940 San Francisco. I do not know if we have that one. We will add this to the pile over here, and so we'll check. Let's go ahead and check through here really quick, see if we have anything. It doesn't look like anything older, so I did want to bring this up on my next find. This actually is a find, but it's not an older date, so I don't really show these right off the bat. It's going to be really hard to show it on the screen. It's a 2023, and if you look, see if I can zoom in and get it to show here. Yeah, there you go. Sorry. So if you look right between the eyes there, it looks like there's like a dark line on each side of his nose. That is a die clash with the reverse of the Monticello right here. And if you look on the reverse very carefully, I might not be able to see it too well on here. I'll have to try and see if maybe I can get it. Oh, you can kind of see it right there. See how it's kind of raised right there and over there? That is his face, and actually right there, if you get it under the correct angle and the correct lighting, you can tell it's his eye. So, pretty cool die clash. These were mostly on the 2023 Philadelphias. As far as I can find, I only can find about 3 that I've been able to find that are at least recorded as being found on the 2023 Denvers. But it is known to be on the 2023 Denvers and has been authenticated as well as on the 2023 Philadelphias. I believe the 2023 Philadelphias are a much stronger strike. So they definitely have a little more detail. So keep an eye out for those while you're hunting. But we'll go ahead and get this cleaned up. We'll get into the next roll, and we'll bring you back if we have any more finds. All right, guys, we are back. Roll number 42. And if I've seen one that looks like it could be silver, it's going to be this one. So I think we have silver, and it is. It is a 1944. Please be a Denver. Please be a Denver. We need a Denver. And it is a Philadelphia. I think we already have a Philadelphia. I know we need a 44 Denver. I believe we also need the 45 Denver. But we'll go ahead and check. But hey, it's silver. I'll take it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish going through this roll, see if we have any more finds. I'll bring you back in if we do. Otherwise, we'll get on with the hunt. All right, we are back here on roll number 45 of the hunt. We have an obverse facing 1950 Philadelphia. I'm not sure if we have that one. We'll go ahead and add it here to our stack, and we'll see if we need it. Let's just go ahead and quickly go through the rest of these really quick. Another 2025 we can add to the pile. Those are stacking up today. 76. Oh, we got a 56 that was reverse facing. 56 Denver. Go ahead and add that one to our pile here. Pretty sure we have that one. I don't think that's going to be an upgrade, if I remember correctly. But you never know. Another 2024 Denver. Add that one to our stack there. 90s. Alrighty. No more finds here. We'll get this cleaned up. We'll get into the next roll, and we'll bring you back if we have another find. We are back. We have a 1946 obverse facing the very next roll. Roll number 46. So 1946 and roll number 46. And it is a 46 Philadelphia. I'll add it to the stack here. I don't know if we need it, but if we do, hey, we got it. And I don't see anything else in here. All right, we'll go and get this cleaned up. We'll get into the next roll. We'll bring you back if we have another find. Well, we bring you back in. I just opened up this roll, and it looks like we got a small little coin in there. So let's see what has slipped into our... Oh, and it looks like we got a penny. 1983 Denver, and it's not a copper, so not anything special. But we'll go ahead and get into the hunt. We'll check these. I'll try and make sure that we have the full 40 in here. Hopefully we didn't get shorted a coin. If we did, well, then we're minus 4 cents. But we'll keep on the hunt. We'll bring you back in if we have another find. I'll bring you back in. That last roll we were shorted. We only had 39 nickels, so we are minus 5 cents on the hunt, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and keep going into it. We'll hunt this next roll. This is roll number 38 of the hunt. And if we have any finds, we'll bring you in. All right, everybody. No more finds on any of the rolls. I'm going to go ahead and show you this one here. So if you look here, you can see this line on either side of the eye here. And then it even, you can kind of see it right here. So like there's where the normal eye point is. And then there's the line here from where the die clash is. It doesn't have it really on this side at all. And then if you flip it over and you look, let me see if I turn this lighting down a little bit. If you can see it a little better here. There we go. So yeah, if you look here, you can kind of see this portion here, and you can see where his eye is. And then that's kind of where his nose area is. And then there's a little splotch right here, which is part of his hair. It's really hard to see even underneath this one. It's much easier to see with the naked eye. I believe that's the only markers on the die clash for the Denver. I can't really find too much on the Denver one. Looks like there might be a little something here. And nothing on that side though. But yeah, that was a pretty good find. Found that die clash there. We'll get this one labeled up and everything. But we'll go ahead and go through the rest of the coins we have here, check for the varieties and stuff, compare to the book. We'll bring you back in when we're done, and we'll hopefully have some good finds. Or we'll bring you back in if we have any finds, or when we're done with the recap. All right, we are back. So we only have one upgrade, so I'll go ahead and cover that now. That was the 1966 Philadelphia. The 1967 Philadelphia was an addition. And then we had the that's the next one there. It actually popped out. Let's get that one added in. The 1982 Philadelphia. Then the 1984 Philadelphia, which it looks like it's about to pop out. So let's get that one pushed back in. Okay. Let's close that, and we'll go here. The 1989 Denver. That's the one with the full steps that I found. This thing is in really, really nice condition. I'm going to go and keep it in here for now. I'm going to do some research on this. I may decide to pull it out, depending on what the value is, and possibly try to send it off for grading. But as for right now, I'm just going to keep it in the book. And then the 1994 Denver was the next edition. All right, that was everything in this book. Let's go like this. Keep that organized. All right. And in this last book here, we added the 1995 Denver, the 1996 Denver, the 1998 Denver, the 2003 Philadelphia, the 2004 Philadelphia, and the 2005 Philadelphia. And that was all the additions that we had for this hunt today. So hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. We did get the 1 silver nickel, so it's always nice to find that. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and we'll hopefully see you next time. Oh, and I did want to mention, because I did talk about with my last one when I found the 1939 that I thought was a Henning nickel. I was given some bad information on how to identify them. I have since gone through and corrected everything on my list. And unfortunately, it is not a Henning nickel. So, but unfortunately, there was one that I tossed back that very well could have fit the Henning nickel because it was 5.5 grams. So I don't know. Hopefully, I find it again. I may have held down it. I'll check in my box, but we'll go ahead and leave it at that, and we'll see y'all next time.